Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh, and today we're looking at this Ford Mustang, the S65, and it is a Frankenstein build, and it still has curbs, even though I have the softest suspension on here. It is a fight to the end on every single race, but I figured I will show you guys this car. We're going to do a race. I'm going to show you guys what I did to this crazy thing. And yeah, you're probably like, what did you do, King? Why did you do all that stuff? Well, because I wanted to. Either way, let's get into it and do this thing. And I have to fight, and when you see what I did to this car, you're gonna be like, what? So yeah, I'm already on NOS. I get 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, but apparently these guys are all in the, 3 pluses, 3 minuses, whatever you want to call it. So it is a fight. Like I said, it hates curbs, so you got to stay away from the curbs as much as possible, or this thing will just flip, roll, do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm hard on the controller right now, just trying to keep ahead of these guys because they will catch up, and they will catch up quickly. See that? Yeah, telling you, this thing does not like curbs one bit, and yeah, it's something else. Get on my way! But I made this thing as quick as I possibly could. It's got a great top speed. As long as there's no curbs, it handles pretty darn well. Whew. What a pain that is. Oh, we're almost to the last race. So we'll do the next race, and then we'll show you what it's all about. But yeah, this thing is nuts, for sure. So yeah, let's do this and see if we can't beat some boss. Yes, race with the boss. Oh my goodness, I put so much money into this car already. Yeah, you'll have to see the build. It's pretty wild though. Oh, looks like we're going against a Hellcat. So, and there's a sick wide body kit I can get for this Ford Mustang, but it's 50 of those specialty points that I have to save up for it, because I spent all of my specialty points on upgrades on this thing. Get on it. I hate tight tracks. I really do. This thing wants to open up. It does not like these tight, technical tracks here. I shortened the gears as much as I could to get the maximum acceleration out of this thing. And yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, you gotta pretty much have some good flawless runs to, win some of these races, but, it is what it is. And stay away from the curbs. I mean, he is right on me. I mean, I do got great acceleration for these short straights. That is helping me out. Then you got these cars here, always in your way. Try to get some layaway here. Get closer. Slow down. Come on it. So gotta fight this guy. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. 2 wheels. 50% done. Jeez. Yeah, this is a long one. Get on it. Yeah, I'm fighting. He's right behind me. I got some NOS just in case. Slow her down here. Off the curbs. I see you, truck. I see ya. Slow her down. We're doing alright. We're at 78%. Hard on it. Around that car. But yeah, this is a fun car. Like I said, it's a fight. Oh, you. That's why I have NOS. No! 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 No, no, not today. Not today. Whew. That was tough. Oh my goodness. But wait until you see what I did to this thing. Oh gosh. See, I got a car of some sort. I think it was a Subaru maybe. But man. My goodness. Oh, I do deserve a worthy reward. Oh my goodness. How nice of you. Oh my goodness. It was sketchy at the very end of that thing, and I'll tell you that much. Is he just going to keep on talking? Yep. I feel like a champion after that. Oh my goodness. Let's see what the other car was. Oh yeah, house required. There. Oh. It's kind of like a it's a Ford ST. Yeah, so that's a Ford Focus basically. Let's go with 370 horsepower. Oh, that's pretty sick. But anyways, let's get into this and show you guys what I did to this thing, because it is absolutely wild. You're like, why did you do that, King? And I'm like, well, it's because I'm crazy. But either way, this is a C3, of course. It comes with a V8, and I decided to say, hey, who needs a V8? Let's put a 2.0 liter inline 4 in there and see what we can do. So I did that first, all right? So I had that in there. And as you can tell, this thing it's got 317 horsepower. The stock one comes with 399 horsepower. So it was a little loss, but for the C3, it's awesome. And then, as you can tell, I have all these glorious parts on here, of course, to give me all that power, you know. And you can see not much has changed here on this stuff, but you can see it's 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Top speed is actually well over 158 miles an hour. And then I went to body, and I got the stage 4 body kit. So I saved a whole ton. This is the stock body. Look how heavy that thing is. And I was able to remove all of that weight. I was doing all like a power to weight ratio Mustang. And that's what I did to this thing. And I think it's wild. I think it's an absolute blast. And of course I got the rate reduce ST4 on there. If I would have went any higher, it would have went up to a C4 class and saved like 10 kilos. kilograms. I don't know what you call those things. And then we got the heaviest, well, yeah, one of the heavier gas tanks in there, the prototype in there. No downforce on this thing. It seems to handle just fine without any downforce. But I like that. Drivetrain is just the regular stock 6-gear in there. I might get this thing because it takes it down a little bit more and see if I can make this thing maybe a little quicker. I'm not sure yet, but it's got all of this stuff on there, and it has the all-wheel drive. I did try the Ultimate. As you can see, there's a check mark there. I didn't like it. It's actually a lot slower than what it says up there. This was actually the quickest option that I could have, so that's what I went with. But yeah, all-wheel drive. Take back to rear-wheel drive. It's still in the 4s when it comes to 0 to 60. It's not too bad, to be honest with you. But the gearing here, come on. You gonna work for me? There you go. All right, so you can see my gear shifting speeds, and then all of my final drive is really up there. Just get this thing as shifting as quick as possible, as you can tell. It's all pretty wild, and yeah, so that's that. So without saving, I wasn't really doing anything there. Yeah, body-wise, I really didn't mess with any of this stuff because I didn't tell it takes me right to C4 if I would do anything there. I didn't mess with this stuff. I figured that was fine. Alright, suspension. Yeah, I made the springs basically as soft as possible so I could handle the curbs. And as you could tell, it still hates curbs. So there's that. So I got to figure out that. Oh, and this needs to be fixed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there. That's better. That'll be a lot better. All right, it definitely needed better brakes. So it's still a tuning process. I looked at these guys, but I didn't see a difference in acceleration by changing. Well, that one definitely changes. It makes it slower, but I didn't see anything here, so I was like, well, I'll just leave it stock. But yeah, that's what I did. It's a 4-second car, the 60. But even in those classes with those people on hard, I feel like they got like drags on because I feel like they got like 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds. You know, it's just madness. But this thing's fast. It's very quick. It gets right into the revs, and like I said, it's quite fast. Well, it's quite quick. Let's put it that way. It's quite quick. I wouldn't say it's fast. I mean, if you want to see the fast, I mean, you just go up here, of course, right? And you go down the highway. Not using NOS. We'll just see how we go. It said 158 was its top speed. All right. Of course, a lot of this is downhill, so that's unjustly right there. I did put sport fuel in there. I think it drives quick just with or without it. But I think it's not bad for a 4-cylinder. Yeah, I think it's quite fast for a little 4-cylinder. So it definitely is going a lot faster than what it was projected, for sure. I mean, there's 180. It was 180 right there. And if you use the NOS, 185, 186. Yeah. I think that's about what I've seen with this thing is 186. That's not too bad for a 4-cylinder, I'm telling you. But yeah, like this here, I want to show you this body kit. If you haven't seen this Mustang and its body kits, if you're new like I am, because this is Xbox, this is the console. I forgot to say Xbox on my last video in the corner. I should have said that. I can always fix that. That's not a big deal. But I like, yeah, there. It's 40. It's 40 for that one. So you got this one, and then this one's extra wide. I like it because it's extra wide. This is just weird. It's kind of like I would see this probably in that is it a Cyberpunk game? Is that what you call it? I know it's it's been forever since I played that game. But either way, this is wild. I love how wide it is, and I have enough. Yes, I want it. Sweet. So now I have that. Awesome. And oh yeah, that's cool. Let's give it a nice. Yeah, I like this one right here. I like orange cars for some reason. Maybe because I have one. I own an orange car in real life, so that's why I like it. The rims though, those things can go blacked out for right now until I come up with some rims. So there we go. Sweet. Let's take her out. But yeah, it's an awesome car. And there's so much more I could do to this thing. I'm sure I could get this later. I don't know how it's going to do in another higher class. I'll be honest with you. But I got the next car, so that means I can upgrade this thing. Yeah, that it's gonna need a tune for sure. It's gonna need an alignment for sure. I can tell that by now. But it's not too bad. I like this body kit though. It's very pretty. Yeah, it doesn't like tight corners, and it definitely doesn't like the curbs. But well, that wasn't too bad right there. Yeah, this thing's sick. See the interior. Ah, look how cool that is. Is there a turn coming up? There is. Woohoo! Yeah, this thing's sick. Yeah, it's a quick car. It's not a fast car, by far. I was mainly focused on, getting off the line and getting in front of the other players, basically. But that's the car. It is a wild build. Yes, I did remove a V8 engine out of it and put a 4-cylinder in there. But I think it's worth it. I think it was worth it. All right. This would go right to a C, from C3 right to C5. It would just bypass C4 in a heartbeat. So there's that. But hey, a 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds probably is good on there. It would definitely, I think, have to be a little bit faster for C5 class. You do have this option as well. You could definitely add some more power to this thing, because look how much it goes down. That's not too bad either. There's definitely some options here I could go with. These are definitely heavier by far. But yeah, the 300 horsepower, this is 296, and yet it's slower than this one for having a V6. There's this one right here. That's not too bad. That could get reworked. It is a little on the heavier side. And then this goes right to C4 with 75 more horsepower. But look, 75 more horsepower, but it hurts the acceleration. It's wild when you look at all this stuff, all these extra horsepower, and you're thinking, oh, it'll make it quicker, and it's not. Only this one does. So it's wild. But hey, I did it. I went nuts and said, hey, let's try something here. Let's open these up before I go. All right, nice prototype. Open these up. Ooh, okay, all right. All right, that's cool. I like that one. All right, more transmissions. All right, more springs. I still got to get those prototypes I haven't gotten there. I don't think that was a change in the transmission there. Now, I already have it. I already have 2 of them now. Great. So, there's that. Like I said, look, I mean, it goes to 4.1 on there. And then I try to, as you can tell, I tried to tweak it already. And I was like, can I get rid of that 4.1, make it quicker? And I couldn't. Sweet. Works for me now. But I wanted like a 3.9, basically, out of it. But it's still slow, slow transmission. Here, we'll take it out. It was like, yes, it is that. It is the same, but it's not. Now when I floor it, now it drops down, and then it takes its time to get up there. All right. It goes down, and then it slowly goes up. And I don't want that. I want it to be quick. And that is just not quick to me. I like the other one better. Matter of preference, I guess. Matter of preference. It's already, the tune's already in there, just like that one, so I don't even have to check it. Yeah, see, I like how quick it is. Hit the e-brake there. Yeah, it's much snappier running this one, I feel, and I like it. So, it is what it is. Let's check out that other car. Let's see what it's like. 370 horsepower. Ford Focus. I like how quick it is. Yeah, let's get on it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Gets up to speed pretty quickly. Let's see what we got in here. I mean, clearly. Okay, so we got a 2.0 L4 in there. All right. Okay, see that? Yeah, that's nice. You can really work that up. You can put a V8 in here. I'm gonna have to save up for that. I mean, it's a 5.8 second car right now. It would be a 6-second car. How that's actually quicker? I don't get, but it is what it is. You could really probably put some power into this thing. Oh, it's got some good stuff in there. Good stuff. So it's a C3 right off the bat. Yeah, I mean, I would probably have to make this a C4 for sure. This also increases. Yeah, there is some play I could do with this thing for sure. For sure. Exit without saving. What would the okay, sweet. We got a rear-wheel drive. That makes it quicker somehow, even though it's actually slower. And there's a 4.5 right there. That's pretty nice. And that's a lot better. So that would be the option to go with. Let's look at this. Probably would try to look at these guys here, see what I can do. Yeah, there's so much I could do to this thing. I'm going to have fun with this car. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, that's the video. Well, hey, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to start working on this car and see what I can do to it. But, hey, until next time, stay speedy, my friends.